jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, sentir. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas. Se o GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar, gente.
GemasGames na área,
Estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade.
Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames. A diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No GemasGames-YT você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Eu de GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo. Todo mundo se divertindo. Lente GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Deftly away. And the counter is on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Solar. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Pirlo. Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly.
Bullet. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. Thuram. Now it's Messi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ibrahimovic. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Desai gets over and intercepts. That's been intercepted. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Messi. And it's Pirlo. And here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zola. Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. That is headed for the middle. That pass has been... Schneider! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. And it's Pirlo. Great vision. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Nesta with a fine tackle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! And it's been hooked away. It's Hullet. Cruyff. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a little loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Played back into the centre. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. That's been cut out, well played. Oh no, this does not... Shapes to shoot! Seedorf! It is terrific! About as smooth as it gets. And Milan have the lead. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0. Oh, good effort. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He's a sharp little ball here. He is great chance! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Looking to play him in. Zola. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Zola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Turan. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. And it's Hullet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zola. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Cruyff. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pull it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now he's got space here. Zola. Oh, that's neat. Knocks it into space. Ball into... He's rising! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And they've got rid. Zola currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bergomi delivers. Oh, well played. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. He's had a shot! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Rooney. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. And this is Schneider. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. And it's Schneider. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zola. Zola is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's got the beating of his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Desai. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cantona running with the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And this is Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's found a way through.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And reclaim. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Vieira is onto this. It's Roberto! And that's a good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he was quick to react.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Split-second reaction.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No time do Brasil.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Substituído pelo jogador, camisa 7. Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Leicester makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attack.
And that's it. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately...
Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Se o GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar. Sente.
GemasGames na área.
Estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer.
Liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também, no GemasGames-YT você nunca tá além.
É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Eu de GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei.
Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar, se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar.
É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Lente GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT.
Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Sete gemas games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games deixar rolar, sente. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Se o GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar. Sente.
GemasGames na área.
Estilo animado, pop gamer com voz de comunidade gamer.
Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT, você nunca tá além.
É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No FB, saúde do seu lado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. De GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Tem tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Lente GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Selem, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Se GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar. Selem. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No GemasGames a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Ronaldinho driving forward, and that could set him on his way. And the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's really well manoeuvred. Salah knocks it into space, and this is Judge, surely! Oh, good finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bale! And he's managed to get rid. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Law showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Ball swung in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Corinthians with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. It's a threatening ball. Or shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bergomi cuts out the pass. He's looking wide. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Impressive jump! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's having a hit! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Brazil leading now. Getting up there! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And they've got a throw. And it's Gerrard. Picked out brilliantly. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. And it's been hooked away. Bergomi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That has been slung wide. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Akanji gets a foot in here. Mbappe out for a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Law is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got it. It's Bale! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And yes, it's him again. So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And that signals the end of the first period. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 23.
The second half then, just getting going.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 20.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played back into the centre. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's making progress on the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer. Now it's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
He has found a way through. And that's the keeper's ball.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Goes long and straight.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi, pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. And he's intervened well there. Shifted it to the flank. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Teremos uma substituição.
So we have movement on both benches. Out towards the flank. An instinctive delivery. Kkkk attempts a clearance. And this is Mohamed Salah. Brilliantly cut out. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Beckenbauer, Mohamed Salah, Gerrard, and it's Zico, and here's Azar. Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bale, challenged just a bit on the firm side. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zico quietly revving up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic making a dash for it. Ronaldinho.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar. Now this could be a tries a shot. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. Neatly clipped into space. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Camisa 5, camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9,
Great vision.
camisa 14.
No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ronaldinho picks it up out. Terrific effort! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's played through for him. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, sweet feet. Good chance here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pepe.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Zambrotta. Played in by Zambrotta. Cleared away.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Salah. And there's the shot! Neymar. Oh, it's Neymar! It's a loose ball. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.
É só dar o start, explorando o sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT, você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Eu de GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Lente GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Excelente, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. De GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz, mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No GemasGames a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT. Você nunca tá além. Clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia,
jovens se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, gente. Tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar, se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir, no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Sete GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, sente. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar, se tem gameplay rolando a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Se o GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar, vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like e compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar, sente.
GemasGames na área, check.
Estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade game.
Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também, no GemasGames-YT você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir, no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Esse GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar, se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir, no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Lente GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, cê é além. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar, se tem gameplay rolando a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Esse GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar, vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar, cê é além.
diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT. Você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Tem GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat rolando energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Sete GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Sente, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Rummenigge turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point. Talking of anyone else here today, Jim?
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's clever. Nesta. Davids. Foot in. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo. Tries to pass it through. So no flag here. That looks a good cross. And back out. Chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Very rapid and full of intent. Chance here to counter. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's on it. That is good alertness. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Brazil are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. Goes for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Davids. Roberto Carlos is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. He leaps for it. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking here to chip it through. Davids never out of the action for very long. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quality ball. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar stood his ground strongly. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Milan have the lead. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ronaldinho. Played in by... Oh, good climb! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Just a bullet! And he should have made them pay.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Davids.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua atenção para as informações fornecidas pela polícia local no telão.
Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He shifted it to the flank. In towards the back stick. They've won a corner. Toure is there and he can get that clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Bullet. Desai. Pirlo. Pepe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries one from range. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Pass somewhat off target. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi looking to be a menace in the final third. Great vision. And it's been played through. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that's been intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Adriano. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Save from Buffon! Challenged, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And it's Bergomi. And here's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. And they can counter here. And he's had it nicked away. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He'll try from distance. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Ronaldinho. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ferry. Messi. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has found the terrific effort. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Taken back almost at once. He's a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No outsmarting him this time.
Brazil really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. And that's in. A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Camisa 18, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 2, camisa 10.
Brazil have opted to make another change here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Ronaldinho has the space to scheme. Cruyff. For Koeman. And it's Ibrahimovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue...
Estilo animado, pop gamer.
Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT, você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Gemasgames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar, se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Liga GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Todo dia só vem se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Selling, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Mete GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre jogar. Selling. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT. Você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, sente. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar, se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Sete GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, emoção sem par. É só deixar. Agora não importa o lugar, se com a galera unida tudo.
pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer.
Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT, você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Eu de GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever e curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Lente GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Selling, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. De GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you, but Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they're back on the ball again. Now he's got space here. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar. Zico. Now it's Eto'o. Pinches it off him. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Played with speed from back to front. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zico. That is Conte. Ball played for Conte. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's having a pop! And the keeper read that really well.
Zico probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Stop. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a quick ball upfield. Ibrahimovic looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. And it's Conte. Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Looking to play him in, looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pass somewhat off target. He's Played it long. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Neymar. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Zico. Out towards the flank. It's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Brazil really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out, and the shot! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure... Oh,
shot, surely! And there's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT, você nunca dá além. É só clicar, se inscrever e curtir, no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, gente. Bombando energia no ar, se tiver
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who...
Good chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! And he's there to clear it. And this is having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game. Zola with the short one. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. It's a good run down the right. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Goes to finish! Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. Space for him to... And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it. Bullet! Vieira.
Flamengo definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Koeman looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Zola. And that's been won straight back. He's picked his way through. Look at the space. It's Ronaldinho! No, just not quite. Koeman. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Here's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Hullet looking for the run. He's in a great position here. He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Brilliant save from Buffon! Split-second reaction.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Flamengo have their third corner. Zola goes short. He's had a shot! And it's Laporte. Out towards the flank. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. Rummenigge, an instinctive delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge. Oh, he's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now the ball's gone astray. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Roberto Carlos! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 18, Ronaldinho. camisa 11. Deixando o campo para
So we're underway for the second half.
Camisa 4.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Alexandre Pato.
Cross from Rook. Chance! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira proves... Vieira! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Zola plays it short. And it's Vieira. Here's a chance! Oh, crossbar! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Deftly away. Stones. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, nicely intercepted.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu gets in to thwart him. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Del Piero. Nicely shaped ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. 60 minutes played. This ended up in no man's land. Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, great chance! Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil have their second corner now. Terrific effort! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Takes the shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action. This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zola, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And here's Del Piero.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chiellini cannot be beaten that easily. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Del Piero. Oh, important interception. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Stones. Flamengo really will have to throw everything at this now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Roberto Carlos.
That's positional goal. The utilisation
Takes a shot. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Teremos uma substituição.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side.
Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. GemasGames-YT, ninguém joga só. GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Todo dia só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No GemasGames a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT. Você nunca dá, é só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS de pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar, gente. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Sete gemas games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games rir, é só deixar rolar. Sente, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No GemasGames-YT ninguém joga só. Se Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games e vamos sempre brilhar. Sente.
GemasGames na área, Jack.
Estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer.
Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no GemasGames, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS de pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Eu de GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, vamos se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No GemasGames-YT é só deixar rolar. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never say die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
He's having a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Del Piero. And Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Batistuta clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. Pirlo. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's come to nothing. Edmilson. And it's Rijkaard. Gerrard. Del Piero. Vieira. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Not the most convincing of passes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's a key interception.
Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any...
And the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! And that's a sharp finish. Right back in the game. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There's a beautiful simplicity about... And Batistuta! Just eases him off the ball. Well, that's a little loose. That is good strength. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's good vision. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Timber. Ball played for Rijkaard. Timber. Edmilson. Gerrard. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Applies the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out. Brazil are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here. He is through here. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Brazil leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So, into the second half. Timber. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. And it's Totti. Batistuta. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pirlo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Cannavaro. And it's Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Ibrahimovic, foot in. Fermin. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's an imaginative pass.
That's going in strongly.
And that is out of play.
Batistuta.
In with the challenge. That's Gerrard. And here's Batistuta. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, that was no routine save.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chance, surely! No, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Del Piero. Batistuta! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 6. Camisa 25.
Oh, that is a nice touch. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Campo para a entrada de camisa 5. Camisa 8.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Teremos uma substituição.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Dani Olmo, he's found a way through. Real chance here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's been taken short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substituição em andamento.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. Del Piero plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. They're up to 5 corners now. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister passing nice and neat. And this is Del Piero. Chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Couch, and that is expertly dealt with. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cannavaro. Looking for options for movement.
6 minutos de acréscimo.
Cadiolu. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ibrahimovic. Timber. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. It's a pretty loose pass. Stam. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Dani Olmo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hullet. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil absolutely shocked.
No canal que te faz sorrir, no controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Gemas Games na área, live todo dia só vem se juntar. Assim que eu viver de coração com emoção sem parar. No Gemas Games-YT é só deixar rolar. Vai pegar, com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. GemasGames-YT, ninguém joga só. GemasGames-YT. Todo dia só vem se juntar, vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No GemasGames-YT vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No GemasGames a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no GemasGames-YT. Você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série GemasGames na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia.